My whole thing today is to really talk about, as you can probably see in the, you know, this part of the screen, right? Is it phase two, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, phase two. We are actively just kind of got into that this week. And so wanted to dive into that so we can talk more about it, make sure you're prepared. If you have questions about it, I'm going to do a Q&A right after this, after I kind of get through this part of the presentation. So this little kind of live webinar, so to speak, is probably gonna be a little bit shorter today, and we'll dive into the Q&A so we can talk more about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, on what that looks like. So because it is coming. It's like, not that far away. We're in the like 23 days or something like that. So it's coming up quick. So if you want to have a successful Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I'd kind of pay attention right now. And I'm seeing some people come on. So definitely, if you have questions throughout, drop them in the comments, and we'll kind of get going here. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday. If you've done nothing for Black Friday, Cyber Monday so far, you're a little bit behind, but that's okay, because we still have some time that we can kind of catch up and actually, get after it. So over the past couple months, you should have been driving traffic, building audiences, getting people onto the email list, and kind of doing that whole thing, right? So if you've been doing that, you should have some decent audiences. You should be able to retarget, things like that. So now that was phase one, right? So phase two begins kind of like your November, beginning of November is what this is. This is all about, the still gathering of emails. But it's going to be a lot about kind of testing offers and qualifying our buyers and kind of segmenting our current list and the current people we're bringing on to find out who's a buyer and who's not. So, so we'll kind of get the ball rolling, so to speak. All right. So phase two is the gathering phase. Qualifying buyers. Okay, this is where we're really going to be testing offers. The nice thing is that I would create a landing page, right, to get people early access to Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals, to where we will be throughout the month. We should be sending deals to these people who opt in for this. And the idea behind that is to test the offers, to verify the offers that we've maybe come up with that we're going to be doing Black Friday, Cyber Monday. But the big thing is to really segment who those buyers are and who's not, so that we can kind of get a better feel for, so when we Black Friday, Cyber Monday does come along, we're going to know who our buyers are, and we can send stuff to those people who have bought like this month, so to speak, from the list, which is going to make it a lot more successful. So this is the first 2 weeks, right? November 1st to the 15th. And we're going to be kind of going over some stuff too that may be going over your heads. Some people, maybe a little bit much. And so if you have questions, just drop them in the comments, and we'll get to them. And so I definitely want to thank everybody for jumping on so immediate, which is kind of cool. So let's kind of dive into this, okay? Email capture campaigns that give early access to Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. There should be a landing page, or you should be doing like a lead gen ad. So like right now, something that we've been doing for our clients is that we've been doing this lead gen ad through TikTok, and it's been really successful. Seems like as we started to run ads on TikTok, the sales have just kind of gone up, which is a really good sign for the platform. And it's still early in the platform, so there's that. But giving people early access to Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals so they can get in and start buying presents now versus waiting until Black Friday or Cyber Monday. It's a big deal. Shipping is another reason for that. So people who wait until December, for example, or Black Friday, Cyber Monday, if they buy certain things, that company is going to hopefully ship it in time, or the shipping process, if it goes through USPS or whatever, it may or may not get to them in time for Christmas. So giving people early access to those deals now is actually a good thing to serve your customers, but it's going to be something you just kind of want to pay attention to, right? And to qualify the buyers. Flash sales, right? This is stuff that I'm kind of talking about right now. So running flash sales, what is a flash sale? Flash sales are very short. They're short-term sales, right? So it's a 24 hours only. It's 50% off this one item. Things like that just kind of keeps people engaged. It keeps people looking at their emails. They look for your email specifically because if they opt in to get Black Friday deals from you, they're going to be paying attention to that, which is going to be another reason why you want to do this, because it improves the quality of the list. And then you probably can't see this because of me and my screen here, but you should be emailing the list at least 3 times a week at this point. So there's some companies that still only feel like they should be running it just like 1 email a week or something like that. And that's kind of a mistake. That especially right now, more and more companies are going to be sending more and more emails if you haven't already noticed that. And so at least 3 times a week gives you a better chance for you to get in front of them. But it also gets them used to seeing you in their inbox, because the closer we get to the holiday, the more convoluted and packed those email accounts are going to be. And you should be sending more and more emails as the days go on. So by the time we get to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you should be sending like daily emails or even multiple times a day type of thing. So you need to absolutely keep that in mind. I know we got a few people watching, and again, I just saw some people kind of come and go, but if you have questions or comments or anything like that, drop them in. So there's that. Here's some examples, right, of what that kind of looks like. And I do have an example here as well from a landing page that maybe not. So these are some ways, some ideas. Having the timer, for example, is going to be a great way to drive urgency. Having anything really to get people to opt in like right now is going to be like a big thing that we're going to want to do. Yes, this is going to be good. So I know we're only just about 10 minutes in or so, but this is really the phase, right? Right now, we should be focusing on driving people to the email list to get early access to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, for the sole purpose for us to test offers, okay? We want to definitely test offers to validate them for our Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, right? So some companies may have a thing where like, well, we're just going to do a 50% off, right? Well, we could be testing different things, like maybe the gifts, and maybe they can get like a free gift or something on Cyber Monday, and we can be testing which gift, which item people move on the most, for example, so that we can be like, okay, well, maybe we'll use that item in as a free gift for Cyber Monday, and that could change how you kind of run things. Or maybe free shipping ends up being this like huge thing, right? You never know until you test it. And for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we should be running promotions that have been tested and that have been kind of proven, right? So that we have a better shot. If we can prove that the offer works before we actually run the big promotion, the more success we're going to have. And the other big thing with this is that the emails, and why we want to keep sending emails and why we want people to pay attention to our emails, This is because the vast majority of our revenue for the holiday season, especially Black Friday through Cyber Monday and even into December, is going to be coming from our email list. There's people that say up to 70% of your revenue should be coming from your email list, because, and there's a couple reasons why that, ad costs are going to go through the roof. They've already jumped more than double. And even on TikTok, it's a little bit higher than what I've heard other people having success with earlier in the year. And so, but during the holiday season, like, everybody that's online, has an online company, that's any kind of budget, is going to be running ads, which is going to drive costs through the roof. So that's why our email list is so important. And if we get more and more people on our email list, the more revenue we're going to generate during that time. And so we got to be sending emails and all that kind of stuff. Seeing a few more people jump on, which is awesome. Welcome. If you can put in the comments below if you have questions or anything like that. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter little webinar series, but I really wanted to focus really hard on this phase 2. The week that we're in right now, and through the 15th of November, we should be doing this kind of stuff. So if you have questions, put them down in the comments below. And this is FYI, part of the webinar that we did where we went through the entire strategy on what we do from early on, September-ish, even like August, September, all the way through Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then beyond, what you should be doing after Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and how you should be structuring those promotions throughout the month of December. So, because there is a transition period, and there's a way to do that, to continue the revenue flow coming in. So, but yeah. And if you could jump in the comments, and if you own a company and you're kind of on the ball with this kind of stuff, just drop it in and say, we're on it, or where your process is at, or maybe you have issues, maybe you need help generating some other ideas, let me know. So that's really what I really wanted to go over today. So this is like an awesome question here from Laura. Whatever makes it easier for the person to opt in. And we've been testing this, right, at Blaze, to where we actually have been running lead generation ads, to where people will be on TikTok, for example, and then when they click on the ad, a form will pop up. They don't even have to leave the platform, and usually their information like auto-populates, and they just hit submit and it's done, right? That's a really great way to go if we can keep your costs low. I would always have like a landing page kind of as a backup, or try to at least. If it makes sense for the business, the landing page is nice. And then with the landing page though, no matter if you have a landing page directly, or if you kind of move on, just use the lead gen ad, you should have like a thank you page. That's ideal. In the ideal situation, you should have a thank you page that you're driving people to. The idea behind that is to not only thank them, that's why it's called the thank you page, but then you can give them an offer right then and there to see if we can get them to convert. The faster we can get them to convert or motivate them to convert, the better that is. So the better data we'll get, we'll identify our buyers a lot quicker, things like that. It's like an awesome question. And then lastly too, it was a short little blip. Last week was a little bit longer. As far as the information we gave out, it'd be cool to get some feedback if what you like, what you don't like, if you like these short little things on strategy, small little strategies that we're kind of utilizing here at Blaze, and stuff we should be doing, especially during the holiday season. I might be floating in. So when we start hitting certain phases or right before certain phases, like next week, we might be hitting hard on the execution, what you should be doing, planning for that, for the sale. So let me know, like, if you'd like to hear, or, you know, other topics, or, you know, anything like that. Yeah, drop your questions down below. Give me a thumbs up if you can rock, if you like this. Feel free to share it too if you feel like, if you like the information that was presented, and you think that thanks, Laura. You know, share it with your friends. You know, if they have businesses, you know, share it. Feel free. You know, if you feel like it'll benefit people. So I love this. Yeah, drop your comments down below, and you know, I know we're kind of like in the holiday season. A lot of people are kind of making plans. They're doing a lot of different stuff. So also, maybe a question back. You know, should these lives, obviously we have like the Q&A stuff that we kind of jumped into a little early today, but I like to present information like this on a weekly basis, and whatever it is. And so I'd like to maybe name, you know, this live, so to speak. So if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments. If you were brave enough, I guess, to give your ideas, it'd be great. We've had a bunch of people jump in and out and stuff, so hopefully all those people will be coming back. But so here's an awesome question. Laura's hammering the questions, which is awesome. So I am one of those people that feels super awkward with doing videos. You may be able to tell even like right now, as I'm kind of like doing this, you know, I definitely feel very, very awkward. It's a very much, I'm very much an introvert, and there's a lot of people in business that are like that. And so, but videos on thank you pages are incredibly powerful. Whenever we add videos to what we do on landing pages, it seems to improve conversions. So, and that even goes in with like product pages and stuff. If you can create a video, like a product description video, for example, that actually has been proven to help the conversion of that particular product page. And so the thank you page is awesome to have like a video up front and center, to just say thank you. You know, it feels a lot more personal, like they're kind of getting to know the people behind the brand and things like that. And so I think that's partly why it's helps the conversion rate so much, as people kind of, you know, can relate a little bit better when people are real with them too. And I think the more authentic it is, you know, authentic is kind of like one of those weird words, where it means something different to different people. But just being yourself, and just trying to, you know, be genuine behind the thank you, and behind, you know, whatever it is that you're offering them, I think it goes a long way with people. So, which people can sense that in a video, I'm sure. I think, anyways, I would hope, because anyway. Awesome question though. So if you have more questions, Laura, it's like you're the brave one today. Yes. So you've talked about doing emails 3 times a week now, and then even every day as we get closer to Black Friday. What if we don't have that much to say? Should these all be offers, product highlights, stories? So it should be a mix for sure. So I think this is partly why a lot of companies are like, oh, I'm just gonna do one a week because that's all I have to say, so to speak. But there is things that you can say, right? There's things that happen during the day that you can be talking about, but then always just like attaching the offer in there at some point. So, we work for a few companies that do this really, really, really well. And it's literally, in the fitness industry, right? People are always talking about lifting and things like that. And so they was talking about like, hey man, this morning I got up and I was struggling, but I pushed through, got to my workout, and it was awesome. And the minute I went in and looked at this flag or took this supplement, it changed everything for me. And then there would be a link to that particular product. So keeping it very story based is better than just running straight promotions. So there's a lot of companies out there, a ton of companies, where the only emails they ever send out is a promotional email. And that is, there's not a good thing to do. You should be keeping it very story based. You should be keeping it as personal as possible, and keep people hooked and engaged in the content. So that's when they start really looking forward to reading your emails, is because it's just, keep it positive and kind of keep it somewhat engaging that way. Your open rates and everything like that is going to go up, and it's going to stay up, and you'll have very consistent play on the emails as far as conversions and things like that goes. But yeah, having a mix of it is great. From what I found, I've ran emails and I've seen the very like just image based emails that are very promotional. It's just like a giant image with all the promotions that they're doing, and that's it. There's really no text in them. I've seen those run, and I've seen emails run where it's only text, and it's kind of crazy, the conversion rates. If you compare the two, especially over a long period of time, the overall performance is generally so much better when it's just mainly text and just having a conversation, with your customers, people on the list. So that's what we try to, if you're on our list here at Blaze, is what we try to do, is to just keep that conversation going. So love it. I know we're over 20 minutes or so, almost 23 minutes. So if you have questions, I'll stay on for a couple more minutes. People are shy today, seems like, but that's okay. If you're just jumping on now, and you didn't see like the stuff I went over earlier, definitely jump back to the beginning. Go through phase 2, the gathering phase. We call it the gathering phase for the Black Friday, Cyber Monday promotion cycle. So gathering emails, testing offers to verify the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal that you're going to be pushing. So but yeah, so if we don't have any more questions, I do want to thank you again for the people that did jump on. It does mean a lot to me that you like. We do have a question, so I'm going to jump to that. So once Black Friday is over, do we automatically add the new list to our regular email list? Yes. Yes, you'll want to merge that with your general like broadcasting list for sure, but still keep them segmented through tags or something like that. So you can kind of keep everything consolidated, but still have an idea of who opted in for that kind of stuff, because that list is a list of buyers. By the end of Black Friday Cyber Monday, you should know that list is a list of buyers. So anything you send to that list moving forward has a much greater chance of converting than anything else. So, and I know it's during holiday season, people spend a lot more money during this time of year, but there's a lot of other times of the year where people spend money too. And so it's just kind of matching that up and figuring out what kind of works best. But yes, merge it. But I do want to say thank you for jumping on and humoring me with the things I've got to say on these days. If you have questions at all about your current strategy, like schedule a time and we can jump on a call and go through your specific situation to make sure things are on par with it. So Um, but with that said, I mean, we'll cut it a little bit short today. I definitely want to thank you for jumping on again, and hope you have a great rest of your week.